saying?
I know what that monkey want.
Natives call me street, but I'm more like Michael Crichton. Cause I go through the Congo, yeah, searching for that white. Yeah, the blonde one, these bastards, they call it El Bino. Don't listen to my folks, he said there's no specimens finer. 40 days and 40 nights, I think it don't exist. Till I came up through the brush and saw gorillas in the mist. So the beating in your chest, that's me beating on my chest. Cause that's the way the male can tell the female who's the best.
I know what that monkey want. Give that monkey the banana. I can make your monkey talk. Give that monkey the banana.
Yeah, way down in the jungle where no one has been before. I'm trying to hunt these bucket boys, so keep your mouth closed. I got some city slickers with me, think they got dough. Then I'm gonna catch this monkey and just let them take it home. I am toys very raw and very, very curious. And when I'm hunting monkey boy, I'm very, very serious. People try and catch them, trap them, put them in the zoo. Feel like Dr. Doolittle, I can talk to one or two. Ooh.
I know what that monkey want. Give that monkey the banana. I can make that monkey talk. Give that monkey the banana.
I find it kind of funny that some people don't like monkey. I like it as a pet so I can pet it. It's so funsy. But you gotta be careful cause it might have some fleas. I got to wear protection cause it might have a disease. Some are old, some are young, some are just stinky. I heard in certain places that there's only monkey eating. Barrel full of monkeys and I used to play that game. Now I take it home, keep it chained, I keep my monkey trained.
I know what that monkey want. You know what? What happened to the fun in hip hop?
Street gonna trip you out anyway.
Everybody's so cool. Let's have a little fun.
Welcome to the jungle where the monkeys dance on poles. I even seen a monkey with a full camel toe. Okay, I had to take a picture, yeah, I got it in my phone. And I'm gonna send it to you just in case I don't come home. Cause I'm out here on safari with my homeboy Tarzan. Hanging with the cheetahs and I hope that ain't no plan.
Welcome back to the show. Man Talk Monday. Oh, boy. Falcons, I couldn't even bear to watch the Puppet Factory this morning. I couldn't even bear to watch it, man, because I just know the slurping of Tom Brady's jock. And to be quite honest with you, man, if I didn't know his history and the team's history and the culture of cheating around there, man, I would understand it. I would get it. But I do know that. So, I mean, it doesn't erase what they did last night. To a lot of people in this country, you know, was a phenomenal thing. And I guess technically it was. Come back from that deficit to win. But it doesn't, once again, as I said earlier, it doesn't take away the fact that they some cheating bastards. You know, I didn't harp on the fact that they cheating bastards today because it just doesn't seem proper. It doesn't seem like the right protocol. It just doesn't. You know, we don't know. Once again, we don't know. They may have been cheating last night. We'll find out a couple years down the road. I don't know. But it didn't seem right today to come on here and rail about their history and cheating. Not today. We'll start it back tomorrow. Maybe we'll start it back tomorrow and talking about Brady and Belichick being the cheating bastards that they are. But it just felt out of place to come on here and bring that up a lot. Biggest comeback in Super Bowl history. I wonder where that ranks as far as comebacks, period. As far as a point differential in NFL history. It's got to be in top 10. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And then everything that they had on the line, man, is just crazy. From Loose Neck Side, please don't tell me they are from ATL. Also, see why 25 points ain't enough. From Sidney Jackson, Monkey Song has grown on me. A little song during the break. From Sluggle, 30 other teams wish they were in position to listen to the Monkey Song on the way back from a game. These young guys should be proud. What? I don't even know what that means, sir. From, who do we got here? Thorny Switch. Ninja, you are entitled to your opinion. You can't say that about everyone who gets old cats like Claude Humphrey are still shucking and sucking. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. From T-Dub, Doug, if they are arguing about you being the best running back, defensive end, etc., then you don't belong in the Hall of Fame. Jason Taylor is not being argued. I mean, I'm arguing it. Are you saying the media is not arguing it? Maybe so. Maybe because the media likes Jason Taylor. I'm taking personal opinion about the guy off the field out of this thing. I don't know. I have no clue. All I said is my threshold for what is a Hall of Famer is much higher, obviously, than the writers and people that vote on the Hall of Fame. That's all. I mean, this is something that doesn't have an answer, a discussion about who should get into the Hall of Fame or not. What I'm saying to you is my criteria, my expectancy of what you had in your career and being special is much higher than what the Hall of Fame has or feels it should be. Yeah, that's all. You ain't gonna tell me, bruh. You ain't gonna tell me that it should be that way because the media feels that way. Come on, bruh. You know I'm not typical media. You know I got my own opinion. Right. I mean, the best way I can put it is I don't feel like Jason Taylor and what was the dude name that went in a couple of years ago that played defensive end for the Steelers and Panthers? Kevin Green. Like, I don't think Kevin Green and Jason Taylor, even though they got the numbers, longevity, in relative terms to the other cats, I don't think they should be in the same Hall of Fame as Bruce Smith, Reggie White, and Lawrence Taylor. If you're talking about pass rushers, I don't think they should. Defensive linemen. That's it. That's my opinion, bruh. From J-Rob, achieved enough. Man, 2 Super Bowl rings, MVP, and 2,000 rushing yards in a year. What else to prove? Okay, so Chris Johnson ran for 2,000 yards. You think Chris Johnson going to the Hall of Fame? Huh? Chris Johnson, the running back for the Tennessee Titans, he rushed for 2,000 yards. You think Chris Johnson going to the Hall of Fame? You said something about the Super Bowl rings. That's a team's award. Once again, that's a team thing. MVP? I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head of a cat that won the league MVP and didn't get into the Hall of Fame. I'm sure there's plenty of examples out there. So they ain't saying much. What? Come back with another argument, bruh. Bruh, this is what I do. When you come at me with some type of debate topic or whatever, remember now, I debate for a living. What? Right. Remember that now. This is what I do. You may do what you do. This is what I do. You just can't come at me, Rudy Pooch, those stats or whatever. My opinion is my opinion, and once again, there's really no right or wrong answer. It's my opinion. In your opinion, you might be right. In my opinion, I know I'm right. It wouldn't be my opinion if I didn't think it was right. From Sidney Jackson, the colonizer media is trying to prove a point with T.O. It's a freaking joke. It's a joke. It's a big-ass, dumb-ass joke. Right. It's a dumb-ass joke. We'll show you, Terrell Owens. We won't put you in the Hall of Fame. Even though we know that you're one of the best wide receivers to ever step on the field. You were dominant for many, many years, but we're not going to put you in. We'll show you. Yeah, I mean, crazy. From RC, he says Terrell Owens was denied once again. I've said it for years. Hall of Fame players and coaches should be allowed to vote. These current sanctimonious, bitter voters are abusing their power. Yeah, the writers. From that Ninja Doug, the first thing you say when trying to justify who's the best quarterback is how many rings they have. No, I don't. That's a lie. Don't tell me what I say. That's part of the conversation that you have, but that's not the reasons why individual players go into the Hall of Fame. Once again, you can name several players that have no rings that are in the Hall of Fame. Jason Taylor is a perfect example. He got nam ring. LaDainian Tomlinson is a perfect example. He got nam ring. But they're both going into the Hall of Fame. I don't have a problem with LaDainian Tomlinson. I got a problem slightly with Jason Taylor. Don't tell me what I said, Jack. Tell me what I said. Yeah, I'm very consistent with what I said over the last 15 to 16 years. Don't tell me what I said. That's good if you got rings, if you were part of a great team, you know. But that's not the end all. It's an individual award. From LD, shut your ass up from the D. He says, this because T.O. didn't conform to the way the colonizers wanted him to act. That's probably a lot to do with it as well. That's probably part of it. Yeah. He didn't bow down and kiss ass the way a lot of these other cats do. Now, once again, I'm not saying that this is the case, but it's being bantered around. It's being thrown around that the reason why LaDainian Tomlinson and Terrell Davis and Kurt Warner got in, you know, and I think more of the conversation is about Terrell Davis, TD, and Kurt Warner, is because of their relationships, the political side of things, man, and the fact that they get to, you know, hang out and rub elbows with the media all the time. That's our guy. I had lunch with Kurt Warner. He's a great guy. I'll give him a Hall of Fame vote. Right. We'll probably never be able to prove that, but whatever, man. You know the world works in politics. You know that. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. From, who do we got here? Size 13 Foots. It looks like a new name in the chat room. Size 13 Foots. Barry Sanders ain't got no ring, but his name rings out like Omar. Exactly. Period. Barry Sanders got Nam ring. All right. What does that matter? You know greatness when you see it. Period. Let me take a call. Caller, thanks for calling the Doug Stewart Show. What's your name? Where you calling from? What you want to talk about?
What up, Doug Stewart? This T-Dub, baby.
T-Dub, what's up, baby? How you doing, man?
I'm doing not too well today, even though I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm hurting a little bit because y'all Falcons lost. But look, I called to clear up your confusion on my statement. What I was saying was, when we were kids back in the 70s and 80s, we used to argue about Tony Dorsett, Earl Campbell,
right,
being whether they were the best running back or not.
Right.
I said nobody's arguing whether Jason Taylor is the best defensive end, so he don't belong in the Hall of Fame. When you got to argue about whether Calvin Johnson or Randy Moss or Jerry Rice, outside of Jerry Rice, or T.O., you argue about those cats up under Jerry Rice, whether they're the second or third best receiver. That's a Hall of Famer for you.
Right.
Ain't nobody arguing about no daggone Jason Taylor being no best defensive end. He don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. And Terrell Davis, okay, yeah, he ran for all those yards and he got them in the Super Bowl. But like you said, it's a team sport. He's just an ordinary back that ran behind a good offensive line. But he ain't special. He ain't special.
Right.
Just like Curtis Martin. Curtis Martin's not special.
Right.
He just ran for a lot of years.
Exactly. Very, very good point. T-Dub, thank you for clearing that up. So he agrees with me. Beautiful call. That's all. That's a very good point. Nobody's saying Jason Taylor isn't a great player, but he's not special. He's not special. Terrell Davis, I mean, he played in probably, you remember they were doing that zone blocking crap in Denver? You remember for many, many years, it wasn't just Terrell Davis. This is something that really hurts his case. And listen, I don't got nothing against Terrell Davis. He played for the Georgia Bulldogs, you know, at some point or another. I think we've interviewed him before. You know, good old country boy. Good for you, all right? But you remember for many, many years, that zone blocking scheme that they had in Denver, every back that came behind Terrell Davis for like 10 years put up orca big numbers. Maybe not 2,000 yards, but some backs 13, 14, 1,500 yards. You remember that for many, many years, okay? And so don't act like that he did all of this and he made all these dynamic moves and cuts and he jumped over people and ran through people like once again, like Earl Campbell, or he put the greatest moves on people like Barry Sanders, or he jumped over folks and stiff-armed people like Walter Payton. No. He was a good back in a great situation. Same thing with Curtis Martin. Good back in a great situation. You know, longevity helped Curtis Martin out for many, many